My name is Pat Mead, and I am the faculty advisor, and I call myself the extraterrestrial, and I'll let you know why. I'm kind of in the background and a sanity check for the team, but I'm also a mentor, and I have a supervisor or an advisory role to play as well. A few of the things that I've done with the team this year, first of all, I guess I should back up and say that this is sort of my second year with the team. I have participated in the background previously when Dr. Geddes was the faculty advisor. He departed last semester to go on to bigger and better things, and I've taken over the role as faculty advisor for the team. But this is really my first year of being really heavily involved, and I've really enjoyed it and watching the kids grow up. As you already know, we have a lot of freshmen. We started out with a few more. They dwindle out some as the semester went by because of responsibility and things like that. But the remaining freshmen, the ones that are going to compete at the competition in June, they're outstanding young people, and it's been a pleasure and a joy to work with them. I have an administrative role. I sign paperwork, make sure we get money when we need money, order equipment and supplies, interact regularly with the team captain, John Harris, who's done a tremendous job as well, making sure we have everything that we need, access to labs and things of that nature. As I said earlier, I serve as a sanity check. Oftentimes when we have team meetings, we talk about ideas, how we can proceed further. I've tried to help the students to kind of stay focused on a few specific tasks, making progress as they can, keeping it simple, baby steps, just moving forward at a regular progressive rate. One of the things that I want to share with you today is what we think we can accomplish at the competition. I looked at all of the requirements, and I think these are the things that I think we can count on. First of all, we should be able to maintain compliance with the time requirements. I think it's 10% of the demonstration points is based on whether or not you can do your setup and your flight time and your tear down within a specific time period. And I'm going to say, yeah, we're gonna get most of those points. Second thing is autonomous flight. I'm pretty confident that we will be able to fly the plane autonomously for well over 3 minutes as needed, unless something crazy happens. I'm pretty sure that we can program and hit the waypoints fairly accurately, just about dead on. There is a chance we may bump over the perimeter boundaries once or so. Sometimes we find that depending on the actual path that the plane has to take, there can be a little bit of overshoot. So we're going to get most of those points, but maybe not all of them. And lastly but not least, we're going to go after the air delivery component. We're very confident that the plane can travel to a specific point in space and time, hover there for a while, and drop the package. We've designed a canteen-like holder for our payload, and we're just now trying to figure out how high do we have to go to make sure the bottle actually busts when it hits the ground and the water comes out. So we have a couple of weeks to hone in on that, and I think we'll come close to hitting the target as needed. I'm not as confident that we can do the object detection. We may try to give that another go, but it depends on whether or not we can truly feel confident with the air delivery. So out of the 60% for demonstration points, I think we're going to get more than 50, maybe less than 60%, more like 50% of the 60%. So that's kind of where we're going to be. That's all I have for today. Again, it's been a pleasure working with this group. They're very well, they've got perseverance, I'll say that. So I guess one more thing. There's a component of that demonstration for operational excellence, for professionalism, communication, resilience, safety. I'm going to say that we're going to get those points. This is a very disciplined group, and they're focused, and I have every confidence that we're going to be able to complete the things that I've discussed today. So, That's it.
We started out using BattleBot drones. They were very inexpensive. We thought, find something that the students could use and not damage. So the plan was to use BattleBot drones that have a casing around them, and we used these to make it so that they could fly, they could bang them up and get used to the experience of lifting off a drone. From there, we moved the students into the Convergence vertical takeoff and landing plane. From there, they were able to see that going from this type of toy to a more robust platform, there is a huge difference. But the whole purpose was to build confidence so that when they were able to begin flying, they felt extremely confident in flight. So our purpose this year was to have everyone be able to become familiar with the feeling of operating a drone, and we were successful in that. Every team member that we have has had some experience flying.
I'm Brian. This is my first year at Norfolk State University. I'm an electrical and electronic engineer major. I am part of the Norfolk State's UAV team, and I have many roles on the team, but my primary role is autonomous flight programming, and battery systems or power systems. So going with the autonomous flight and flight programming, I would be the head of the ground base, the control system, and I would notify the safety pilot if she's needed and guide her back into the station, and I will be setting waypoints for the mission. So with the power control, I will be balancing the batteries and making sure they're safe to use for flight and charging them, of course.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Latabosin. I just finished my freshman year at Norfolk State University. I am a member of the Norfolk State University UAV Robotics team. I am the safety pilot for our drone, and I make sure I make a safety check for pre-flight and post-flight checks to make sure that we are safe to fly our drone manually and autonomously.